All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. That's it. That's a wrap. The Ravens game just concluded between the Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings. The Baltimore Ravens traveled out there to Minnesota, and another boring Ravens game. It just came down to the end, and Ravens didn't play good at all. We lost 24-16. The final score was not representing for how close the game really was. And again, offense just didn't get it done. Vikings really set the tone early in this one. They had a big hit against wide receiver Mike Wallace. Mike Wallace got hit, knocked out of the game. They didn't let him come back in the game, but it was a good sign that he actually was on the sideline begging to come back in the game, so it looks as if he's not as injured as what we might have thought originally. So that's good, but in the end of the day, Baltimore was out without Mike Wallace, Brashad Perryman, and Jeremy Maclin. So Joe Flacco really had no one to throw to, and the injuries just keep racking up, and we're not conditioning our players right. I mean, that goes straight to the head coach, because anytime you have this many injuries, it's unexplainable. It's inexcusable. I understand it's football, but other teams are not having these type of things happen. And we did have Brandon Williams come back, so that was a good thing. He had a few good plays, but still we just didn't do it on defensively. We didn't do awful defensively, but we didn't do stellar against Case Keenum. Latavius Murray ran for over 100 yards on this Ravens defense, despite his new presence back in the lineup. Ravens defense have major problems. We have good players. Number one, we don't play together. And two, we don't play with aggression. If you watch the Vikings defense, they were smelling blood against our Ravens. They were smelling blood. They knew that our Ravens offense was lackluster, and they were coming after them, like I said, right from the get-go against Mike Wallace, and they really set the tone. They came after us. They were doing hard hits, coming after Joe Flacco, and they were fired up. Something our defense lacks. Every time a guy makes a play, a receiver makes a play, or a running back makes a play, you got to punish them. You got to hit them. And that's what the Vikings do on defense. That's what we don't do. I think we're so focused on trying to be perfect that we don't focus on just wrapping up guys and going after them and being aggressive. But anyway, we didn't get it done offensively. Second straight week, we didn't score offensive touchdown. And quite to be honest with you, we only ran for 10. Well, we had Alex Collins, who was averaging 6.4 yards per carry, which was the most in the NFL. He only ran for 10 carries for 30 yards. And to be quite honest with you, I was bored. I'm not going to lie. I was bored with this game. After this, I'm just going to take a nap. I'm just going to take a nap after this one. I got my Ravens pillow right here. Just going to sit back here. Got the blanket. I'm just going to take a nap after this one. Whew. Hopefully we get it together. We're 3-4 on the year. I appreciate you guys coming through, watching this post-game review. Remember, also, if you guys have subscribed or you're going to subscribe, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And we're going to give you a shout-out. Just let me know in the comments below if you subscribe, and I'll give you a shout-out here on Ravens Nest in the next video, which will be on Tuesday. And we're going to be doing the game preview and prediction on Wednesday. We have a game on Thursday against the Dolphins. I'll see you guys later. And let me take this real quick nap. I'll see you guys later.